Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your general tarot reading for the month of September. We're going to go ahead and start your reading with the Moon Oracle card. We're going to see what is the main topic for you, Geminis, for the month of September 2025. Okay, assessing. So perhaps this month it's really important for you to look around you, assess what is happening, assess the relationships that you're having, the place where you work, if you're happy in your current situation, what is the general mood. It is a time perhaps not for change, not quite yet, but you're encouraged to assess what is happening around you and perhaps make your life better if you can. All right. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. What does Gemini need to know for September 2025? What are the messages for Geminis? Let's see. 2025, September 2025 for Gemini. Okay. The pack didn't almost want to move, so let's see. We have the Two of Swords here, the Devil, the Hermit. So in the month of September, there is a situation where you have to make a decision, but you kind of like caught in between. Perhaps that's why we have the assessment here, the assessing. You need to make the decision, but you can, but you're like, your mind can't decide. So now I think what you need to do is assess the situation around you, make pluses and minuses, pros and cons, put them down, and that's how you can make your decision. Because right now you're at stalemate, you can't make a decision. It's funny because I was just saying that to Taurus as their outcome. So a lot of similar energies are going from circularly right now. Now watch out for the Devil. There could be some, um, let's put it that way, things that we're obsessed about, or think about things that might make us a little bit obsessive, and perhaps even we're not thinking straight. Um, when we're in this energy, Devil is a very interesting energy because it has a lot of sexuality in it, but at the same time, it has that obsessiveness and that feeling that you just can't get off or get over from the ride, that intoxication that this energy possesses, that we're lured into this situation where we're trying to believe a lot of things, and that's why it's a self-imposed prison as well in a way. And then we get the Hermit. It's a time to do like a little bit of a rumination, taking yourself out of the society. And perhaps that's why assessing is also important as the Moon card here, because you need to sort of eliminate yourself from others to really understand what is going around you, and to understand what are people's motives and motivations towards you, and how you or yourself actually show yourself, or how people understand you. So perhaps this is a time for you to really like do that introspection and really like the deep thinking and sort of rumination. All right, let's see what the Lenormand has to say for Gemini, please. Okay. Okay, so we definitely have like some kind of, it's I'm feeling that there is sort of like a commotion around that decision that you have to make, and perhaps somebody's even like gossiping, because the birds sometimes signify gossip as well, people talking. So perhaps, or perhaps a lot of people are just talking about the topic, and it really makes you confused. There's a lot of people who say to pick one side, and then the other side, other people say to pick other side. So it's just like makes your decision even harder, I feel. Now I'm feeling that there's like some sort of like stalemate also with your stability. I feel like you are feeling that if you uh, leave your stability, well, I feel like you can't leave your stability because there is some sort of like, um, I feel like there's some sort of like imaginary like threads that are holding you there. And that is when I talked about self-imposed prison, is when we're like not trying to let go of toxic behaviors. That's the word. Toxicity is very common with devil. It's a toxic environment that, you know, is a stable environment, but it's like toxic. And then it's like, is it good for us? That could be the decision. Should I leave the situation or should I not leave the situation? A lot of commotion, a lot of people talking, you know? And then there comes problems with the mice here. And that's why it's like, perhaps you are not able to take that hermit situation where you just completely um, eliminate yourself from others, because it's problematic. People will try to call you, and it's hard. Let's see what is the advice for this storyline for Geminis here. What is the advice? Okay, we have the Six of Wands. So just try to be like, make a decision, and you will be victorious. Um, the Six of Wands is something that you kind of, it's a victory card. So as an advice, I feel like if you make a decision, it's like you need to grab that, that's it, that opportunity while you can. It will be victorious. Let's see if there is a situation like that. Let's see what is the outcome for Geminis for the month of September. Don't do reversals. So Four of Cups here. So Four of Cups signifies that you're not interested in love. You're placing yourself a little bit further away. You're pushing all the cups that are offered to you away. You're not interested, and you just want to be left alone. That's what the energy is for the month of September, at least the end of it, or whenever this energy ends. All right, Geminis, these are your messages for the month of September. I'll see you next time.